Chosen ones, this message is crafted for you alone, a divine whisper from the heavens meant to stir your soul before it fades into the ether. Your presence here, your pulse, your breath, each part of you is synchronized with a destiny so magnificent it shakes the very fabric of existence. God etched your name upon this moment. What I'm about to speak will rouse something unstoppable within you. A metamorphosis is imminent, not a gentle shift, but a full rebirth of who you are, what you believe, and the extraordinary you are meant to become. Stay close. Every word is meant to set ablaze the fire of your calling. Your life has been a tapestry woven from trials, has it not? You have walked through valleys where darkness pressed hard, borne storms that threatened to drown your resolve, carried burdens heavy enough to break lesser hearts. Yet here you stand, unbroken, unwavering, proof of God's unyielding plan. The world may have tried to extinguish your light, but it failed. Your endurance is not just strength. It is a divine signal. You are chosen for something magnificent. Pause, breathe in. Let the weight of that truth settle in your bones. When you're ready, write 777 in the comments. Let that number be the seal you place on your spirit, a declaration to heaven and earth. I am ready to step into my purpose. To be chosen is not a label, it is a mantle. God did not choose you because you are flawless. He picked you because your heart burns with a flame that refuses to die. Think of Moses, a man of hesitation who led a nation to freedom. Think of Esther, an orphan who stood in a palace to save her people. Ordinary people, extraordinary callings, just like you. Your flaws are not liabilities. They are cracks through which God's light shines. Your struggles are not marks of shame. They are the forge in which your destiny is hammered. You were not made to blend in. You were made to stand out, to rewrite what is possible. The gates of your future are swinging open. Chosen one, see it. Doors you never knew existed. Opportunities too vast to grasp. Blessings overflowing beyond your wildest imaginations. God is aligning every detail, your finances, your relationships, your health, to mirror His glory. This is not about chasing fleeting riches or temporary acclaim. It is about stepping into a life of abundance that flows from divine alignment. If this word is stirring your heart, press like. Subscribe and join a growing legion of chosen souls walking this path together. Your action fans, the flame of the message. Now, about that fire inside you, it isn't mere passion, it is purpose. The world might call it ambition, but it is something deeper, something holy. It is the spark God planted in you before your first breath. A blueprint for greatness that no force can erase. Maybe you sensed it flickering in moments of doubt, but hear this, it never dies. That spark is why you continue to rise, to press forward when the odds seem insurmountable. It is why this message found you now. Comment 777 again. Declare with your words that you are ready to stoke that spark into a blaze that will illumine the world. Transformation is not gentle, it's fierce. God is reworking you, removing everything that no longer serves His design. Old habits, toxic ties, limiting beliefs, they fall away like autumn leaves. This pruning is not punishment, it is preparation. As the sculptor chips away at stone to reveal the masterpiece within, God is chiseling out the version of you meant to shine. You may feel the weight of this process, the ache of surrender, but trust this. When pieces fall away, a space is created for something eternal. Your life is being shaped into a canvas for His glory. Have you noticed how the world shifts when you stand tall in your power? Some cheer you on, but others shrink back, confused, threatened by your radiance. That is because your light reveals what has been hidden in the shadows. You don't need to battle with words or force. Your presence alone moves atmospheres. Like David confronting Goliath, your strength lies not in your stature, but in your faith. You carry authority from heaven that makes darkness tremble. Stand firm, chosen one. The world may not yet understand you, but they will see God's hand upon you. And now, let's speak of wealth. Not just money, but the richness of a life aligned with divine purpose. This is not about luxury or status. This is about entering overflow, a life where every need is met and every dream is within reach. God's economy is not scarcity. His promise is abundance, a river of provision that never runs dry. Visualize a life not consumed by survival, but propelled by impact, blessing others, forging legacies, changing destinies. That is what it means to walk as God's chosen. Write 777 again. Seal this truth in your spirit. Your past does not define you, it refines you. Every mistake, every heartbreak, every time you thought you would not survive, they were all part of God's plan preparing you. Remember Joseph, betrayed, imprisoned, forgotten, yet every trial served as a step toward his royal destiny. Your story is no different. The scars you carry are not weaknesses. They testify to your strength. God is converting your pain into power, your trials into testimony. Step forward with confidence. Nothing you endured was in vain. The enemy believed he could stop you. He planted obstacles, whispered lies, tried to extinguish your light. But here is truth. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are not merely surviving, you are thriving. The adversary's schemes are sandcastles to the tide of God's purpose. You are untouchable, not because of perfection, but because you are sanctified by grace. When you walk in this truth, every attack becomes a stepping stone. Every setback is set up for a comeback. Now, imagine this. A life where fear no longer stops you. A life where you rise each morning knowing you are exactly where God wants you. That is not a distant dream, it is your unfolding reality. God is positioning you for breakthroughs that will stagger eyes. Your career, your relationships, your health, they are all being touched by His hand. This is not waiting for someday, it is claiming today as your divine season. Press like, subscribe, stand with thousands of chosen ones embracing this truth. Your presence is a gift. Every step you take, every word you speak, every act of faith ripples outward beyond your knowing. Remember the prophets, the apostles, the quiet heroes whose faith moved mountains. You carry that same fire. Your life is a beacon, drawing souls toward God's light. Do not shrink back, chosen one. This world needs your courage, your compassion, your unshakable belief in what is possible. Let's speak of timing. God's clock does not tick like ours. What feels like delay is divine preparation. Every moment you've waited, every prayer postponed, they have built toward this. Like a seed buried in darkness, your breakthrough is ready to burst forth. Trust His timing. The harvest is coming, and it is bigger than you can imagine. Your patience is not weakness. It is faith in motion, a declaration that you believe God's plan is perfect. The world is loud, isn't it? Voices telling you who you should be, what you should want, how you should live. But God's voice cuts through all that noise. He calls you to rise above, to tread a path uniquely yours. You were not made to follow trends or fit molds. You were made to break them, to carve a legacy that reverberates across time. Your purpose is not just personal, it is eternal. Every choice, every step is part of a divine story still being written. Surrender is not giving up, it is giving over. When you hand over your fears, your doubts, your plans to God, that is not weakness, that is wisdom. Let go and make room for His miracles. Think of Hannah, who surrendered her deepest desire, and God returned not just a child, but a generational legacy. Your surrender opens doors invisible to eyes. Trust that what God has in store is greater than what you cling to. Chosen one, you are a miracle in motion. Every breath you take is proof that God is not done with you. The dreams in your heart, they are not random. They are divine seeds planted by the Creator. Water them with faith, tend them with action, and watch them grow into world-changing realities. You are not merely living, you are creating, building, transforming. Your story is a masterpiece, and God is the artist directing every stroke. The enemy may tempt you to retreat into old fears, but you're not who you were. You are a new creation forged in the furnace of God's love. When doubt whispers in your ear, remind yourself, you are chosen, called, anointed. No power in heaven or earth can reverse God's decree. Stand tall, chosen one. Your light does not simply shine, it blazes, cutting through darkness, pointing the way. Let us speak of legacy. Your life is not just about today, it is about tomorrow, about generations who will look back and see your faith, your courage, your obedience. Like Abraham, who trusted a promise and became the father of nations, your choices now ripple through time. Live aware, every step matters. The world will try to box you, to tell you your dreams are too big, your faith too bold. But God says otherwise. He has given you a vision greater than your circumstances, a calling higher than your fears. Step into it. Do not wait for permission. Move now, confident that God is with you, guiding your every footfall. Your boldness will awaken others. Your life will exemplify what it means to be chosen. Your heart is a compass tuned to heaven's frequency. When you sense that gentle pull, that quiet tug urging you forward, do not dismiss it. That is not mere intuition, that is the Spirit leading you. Like Noah building an ark when the world scoffed, your obedience may look foolish to others, but it is not their approval you need. It is God's. You are not a survivor, you are a conqueror. The battles you've endured have made you sharper, stronger, more attuned to God's purpose. Every tear, every struggle, every moment when you thought you would break, they were scaffolding for this moment. Stand in the victory already yours in Christ. Your heart is now a sanctuary where God dwells. Guard it, nurture it, let it overflow. Your past was never wasted, only preparing you. The enemy may have meant harm, but God is transforming that pain into power. Your story is testimony, and testimony stirs faith in others. Like Lazarus raised to life, your life proclaims that nothing is impossible with God. Share your story, speak your truth. You are not walking a path, you are blazing a trail. With every step you shatter old ground, open fresh territory, ignite new fires. God is using you to pioneer realities this world has never witnessed. Fear not the unknown. The one who called you is guiding you. Step boldly. The enemy's whispers will come. Doubt, fear, shame. But God's truth is louder. He says you are chosen, you are beloved, you are destined. Like Peter, who fell and then led the early church, your mistakes do not disqualify you, they prepare you. Step into your calling. It's time. Your heart is fertile ground, and God is planting seeds of destiny. Every prayer, every act of faith, every moment of surrender is growing something eternal. Like the mustard seed that becomes a tree, small beginnings lead to mighty outcomes. Keep sowing, chosen one. The harvest is on its way. Your dreams are not fantasies, they are divine blueprints. Like Joseph, whose trials led him to greatness, your story is crafted by God. Keep rising. He is not done with you. You are a divine spark in a dark world. Your faith, your courage, your love, they ignite movements. Like the early church, small but unstoppable. Your life is momentum. Expect breakthroughs, expect transformation, expect miracles. The world may try to define you by the past, but God defines you by the future. He sees not who you were, but who you are becoming. Like Saul transformed into Paul, your former self is just the prologue to redemptive destiny. Stand rooted in this. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you to bear lasting fruit. John 15:16. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Let your life declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness. 1 Peter 2:9. Before foundation of the world, he elected you in love. Ephesians 1:4-5. The gates of hell will not prevail. You are more than a conqueror. Romans 8:37. So rise, chosen one. Speak boldly. Walk victoriously. Let your life resound with heaven's anthem. The world is waiting, and God is smiling.